Greetings and welcome. In October of 2018, I made the decision to start collecting the 1957 Topps football set. And to make it more challenging, I set out to complete the set all graded by PSA. At that time, I had completed a lot of sets and was looking for a challenge. And I've had several videos about my progress, the last one being about 2 years ago, saying that I only needed the checklist card. And the checklist card is very tricky, and it can get up into the thousands of dollars. And I was caught in the conundrum of needing the checklist card to complete the set, but I also didn't want to have to save months or years, thousands of dollars, just to have a checklist card, while there's so many other cards that I'd like to have that cost thousands of dollars. But in March of 2024, so almost 2 years ago, this card came available to me. I got on eBay, and I can't remember if it was a buy it now or an auction, and it wasn't cheap at all. It was like 2 or 3 months of budgeted hobby money for me, but it checked off a lot of my boxes, except for one massive box, and that's that it's not in a PSA slab. So you may be wondering, why did I even buy it then? And the reasoning was, it was just the most reasonable price I had seen for this card in 6 years of collecting the set. There's not a lot of graded 1957 Topps football checklists out there, and my thought when I bought it was that I would cross it over to a PSA slab. But I want to ask all of you, what would you do? Would you leave it as is? The set is completely finished. I have card number 1, Eddie LeBaron, to card 154, Fred Morrison, all on the PSA slab, except for the checklist, which is an unnumbered card, which is in a SGC slab. Would you crack it out of the slab and send it to PSA for them to slab? I don't really care about the grade, I just wanted the card. Or would you send it to PSA for a crossover? I'd love to hear all your opinions. Right now, I'm leaning towards leaving it be. Of course, if I leave it, I can always change my mind and officially have the set all in PSA holders. But please let me know what you would do. But I mentioned that I completed the 1957 Topps football set in March of 2024. And I've taken a break from set collecting for almost 2 years. I've saved money for some bigger cards that I plan to purchase as soon as the right example pops up. I've been having fun just buying random cards that I want that I don't plan on finishing the set, like some T206 cards because I know I'll never complete that set. But I'm a set collector at heart, and we're a different breed of collector. And last month I decided to start a new set, and that's the 1954 Bowman football set. And when choosing a set, I usually let the set choose me and not me choosing which set. I'm sure some of you understand that, and I'm sure others think that's a pretty weird statement. But with almost 2 years of not putting together a set, the 54 Bowman set chose me. And in the last month and a half, I've been slowly picking up some cards, like this Daryl Hogan, Floyd Reed, Charlie Connerly, Dick Albin, Pat Brady, Buddy Young, and Harry Dowda. So I'll be bringing you all along on my journey on completing the sets. And originally, I only had one card from the 54 Bowman set, and it was this autogram, which I picked up about 3 years ago at a show in St. Louis. This is graded, so when I complete this, it'll be my first set that I've ever had like a co-ed set of raw and graded together. And I think there's going to be a handful that I think I'm going to add graded, but we'll see where my OCD allows. But this will be a new project for me and an opportunity for me to show how I go about collecting sets. But thank you for watching and enjoy your collection.